There are places on maps where the light seems thinner, where rumor and ritual have conspired to make the ordinary world feel porous. In the shadowed alleys of port cities and the dense interiors of rice paddies, a different kind of expertise is practiced. A patient, deliberate manipulation of the elements to reach into a life and unravel it. This is not theater. This is the art of the curse. Across Southeast Asia, a cluster of traditions share a grim sensibility. In Indonesia, it is called santet. In the Philippines, kulam. In Thailand, yasang. Each name carries regional inflections, but the logic is familiar. The body of the world is treated as a palette of sympathetic materials. A lock of hair, a scrap of nail, soil from a grave, the rusted curve of an old nail, a pinch of menstrual blood. These are not mere tokens. They are conduits, physical stand-ins for a person. Bind the token to an intention, and the body it represents may begin to suffer. The practitioner, sometimes a respected elder, sometimes an outcast working at the margins, draws from elemental correspondences. Earth is for binding and decay. Water is for fever, for drowning vitality. Iron conducts pain. Rust speaks of infection and slow corrosion. Hair and nails, continuously renewed from the body, serve as efficient sympathetic links. Rituals are precise and often repetitive. Mix the grave soil with bitter herbs until it smells of rot. Bind the hair to the nail with a strip of cloth steeped in blood. Whisper the name of the intended, like an extra weight. In some versions, talismans are animated with incantations. In others, a doll or effigy made from these materials serves as a focal point for the malediction. The effects claimed are unsettling in their specificity. Victims recount collapses of energy that feel like black water filling their limbs, sudden boils and festering wounds that resist normal healing, inexplicable fevers, nightmares that erode sanity. In many accounts, ailments parallel the chosen materials. Iron, used to cause stabbing pains or numbness. Grave soil to produce necrosis and gangrene. Menstrual blood to provoke hemorrhaging or reproductive disorders. Whether these phenomena are psychosomatic, a convergence of cultural expectation and stress, or mediated by unknown pharmacology or toxins, the result is the same: a person fenced off from health and community. Because these practices operate in social contexts, they invite socially complex responses. Shamans, traditional healers, and village priests occupy the counterpositions to the curse wielders. Their work is not merely to evict evil spirits, but to unravel a crafted link. Counter-rituals borrow the same materials and knowledge that built the curse. A shaman might dig up earth from a different grave to oppose the corrupt one, administer cleansing baths infused with bitter herbs and lime, or fashion a reverse effigy and ritually shred it. In some communities, the healer uses divination shells, mirror scrying, or a chicken feather reading to locate the precise object anchoring the curse. Once found, the object might be destroyed in a fire watched by prayer, or ritually neutralized by being returned to the earth in a different manner, sometimes with offerings made to local spirits to rebalance what was disturbed. There is a moral economy to this dance. Accusations of sorcery often follow disputes over land, love, or honor. The fear of being cursed becomes a tool of social control, and the healer's authority is reinforced as they both diagnose and remedy the malaise. Some practitioners insist they work strictly for protection or justice. Others accept darker commissions. The ambiguity is part of what makes these traditions persist. They address anxieties modern medicine cannot touch: betrayal, revenge, the sense that the world is morally malleable. To stare into the rituals of santet, kulam, and yasang is to recognize a different kind of literacy, one attuned to the sensual and the symbolic, to how a shard of rust or a handful of soil can stand for a life. Whether dismissed as superstition or studied as social fact, these practices reveal how intimately human beings can weaponize the materials of existence. In the end, the work of the healer and the harm-doer alike testifies to a single uncomfortable truth. In some cultures, evil is not an abstraction, but a craft, and its remedies demand an equal mastery of the earth's trivial, terrible things.